Today we will solve exercise 4.2 question number 4 of NCERT class 10 mathematics. The question number 4 is find two consecutive positive integers sum of whose square is 365. Now as usual what we do is in this type of question we will first of all convert this statement into a quadratic equation. Now because they are asking for positive integers, so we will assume that one of the integer as x. So let one integer is equal to x. Okay, so therefore other integer will be equal to x plus 1, because these are consecutive positive integers. So if one is x, so another will be x plus 1. Now they have given that the sum of the square of these integer is 365. It is given here. Okay, so what we will do is we will take the square of this integer and this integer, we will add it, and this should be equal to 365, which is given here. Okay, so what we will do is we will take the square of first integer, that is x square, then square of second integer, that is x plus 1. Okay, so this should be equal to 365 because it is given, right? So now x square plus, I will expand this by using formula a plus b whole square. So this will be x square plus b square, 1 square is 1, plus 2ab, 2 into x into 1 is 2x. I will move this 365 to this side of equation, so it will become minus 365. So this is equal to 0. Okay, so now x square plus x square will become 2x square. Okay, so this 2x will become plus 2x, right? Then plus 1 and minus 365 will become minus 364, and this is equal to 0. Now I will divide both sides. I will divide this equation by 2 to simplify it. So what I will get is x square plus x minus 182 is equal to 0. So now this is the equation which I will solve by using factor. So I will now solve this equation by using factor. So what we will do is x square plus, I will split this middle term into two terms. So this middle term will be split into two terms. Okay, x minus 182 is equal to 0. Okay, so now I will solve it here. So as usual what we will do is, first of all we will multiply a into c, where a is the coefficient of x square, which is 1 here, c is the constant term. So this is 1 and constant term is minus 182. If I will multiply this, I will get minus 182. Okay, so I am going to split the middle term into two terms in such a way that the multiplication should be minus 182. It means that the one number will be positive, another number will be negative. Why? Because I can get negative multiplication only by multiplying one negative and one positive number. I can never get a negative multiplication by multiplying two positive number or by multiplying two negative number. The next is that addition should be equal to the coefficient of x, which is 1. So addition is positive, it means that the higher number is positive and the lower number is negative. Now what I will do is I will start listing the factor of 182 in such a way that the higher factor is positive and the lower factor is negative. So okay, let us start listing factor. First factor can be -1 and 182. Okay, actually these factor are 1 and 82. Why -1? Because lower factor is negative and higher factor is positive, but this will not do because addition will not be 1, so this factor is rejected. Next pair can be -2 and 91. Again this pair will not be the correct pair because its addition is not +1, so I am also rejecting it. The next pair can be 7 and 26. Of course it will be -7, so its addition will be +19, whereas I need +1, so basically I have to reject this pair also. The next pair is 13 and 14. Of course it will be -13 because lower number is negative and higher number is positive. If I will add these two numbers, it will give me +1. So basically -13 and +14 are the two number which I am looking for. So I will write these two numbers here, right? So -13 plus 14. Right, now I will write this equation here. So this is x square minus 13x plus 14x minus 182 is equal to 0. Now I will take x common from these two terms, so it will be x into x minus 13. I will take plus 14 common from these two terms, so I will be left with x minus 13 is equal to 0. Now I will take x minus 13 common, so x minus 13 I have taken common, so inside I am left with this x and plus 14, and this is equal to 0. Now to find out the root of this quadratic equation, I have to equate both these factor is equal to 0. So x minus 13 is equal to 0 or x plus 14 is equal to 0. So from here x is equal to plus 13 is the root, and from here x is equal to minus 14 is the root of this quadratic equation. Okay, but if you will see the question again, it is saying that we have to find out two positive integers. Okay, so because we have to find out the positive integers, so I cannot take minus 14 as my answer because this is a negative number. So x is equal to 13 is the right answer. So my first integer is, okay, so my first integer is equal to x is equal to 13 is the answer, and the second integer is x plus 1 which is equal to 13 plus 1 which is equal to 14. So one integer is 13 and one integer is 40. So this is the answer of this question.